CancerMoonsTarot coming at you guys with the daily readings. The first sign I see is the first sign I read. Let's get it popping, baby, and see what we got going on for all 12 of my motherfucking zodiac signs of love, man. Hopefully you guys are doing fantastic. If so, let me know down in the comments down below. Links in the description box down below for my Instagram, my Twitter, or my TikTok. If you guys want to drop a follow, I would greatly appreciate that. Shout out to my notification gang. Hopefully my notification gang pulls through. As always, the first sign I see is the first sign I read, and the first sign I saw was Gemini. So let's go ahead and get it cracking. What's going on, Red Skies? Thank you so much for tuning in, and let's see what's up. Starting out with the Gemini. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. In the next 24 hours, what messages do we got coming in here for Team Gemini, please? Messages for Gemini. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus in the next 24 hours. All right, Team Gemini, let's see what we got going on, baby. Hopefully, we're looking at some pretty fantastic stuff. Gemini, overall energy for you is showing up as the Wheel of Fortune. You could be connecting with a fixed sign, an Aquarius, Taurus, Scorpio, or possibly a Leo. Taking a look at your current energy, we got here the Ace of Pentacles. Taking a look at what you're dealing with, we got here the Four of Wands, and then looking at the outcome for you, we have here the Chariot. So, coming into the next 24 hours for Gemini, you could be dealing with a Cancer as well. Wheel of Fortune here to the Ace of Pentacles. I kind of feel like something's changing in your favor. Looks to me kind of like the wheels turning in your favor, Gemini. There could be an opportunity that you've been waiting for coming up for you in the next 24 hours. This could be in resonance of a financial turnaround. So maybe you're getting a job that you've been waiting to hear back from. If you've been waiting to hear back from a job or get a call back from a job, this is the kind of energy that could be coming through for you, especially a job that provides a lot of stability and really sets you up for a future. So that's something I really like to see here for Gemini. So if you've been waiting on a call back from a job, or if you've been waiting for some sort of financial turnaround, there can be an opportunity here being granted to you in the next 24 hours that's really going to help you get your finances turned around. Now, if it's not about a financial situation improving, it could just be in general a situation in your life improving. The Wheel of Fortune talks about things turning in your favor. So with the Ace of Pentacles and the Four of Wands here, you know, based upon what it is you're dealing with, this could be about making a relationship a lot stronger. For a few of you Geminis, you might notice that you and your partner are having an opportunity to build a stronger foundation. This could be about you and your friends starting to get on better terms. If there's been any sort of issues within the family, those issues could be getting resolved as well in the next 24 hours. So overall, I see you taking a step in the right direction. Looking at the outcome that's present, you got here the Chariot, and the Chariot's essentially all about moving forward, but you're moving forward on good terms. You're moving forward with things turning in your favor. So Gemini, if you've been waiting for some sort of opportunity here for things to go work in your favor, it seems to me like the wheel is going to go for you, okay? So that's what I'm seeing for you guys here. Like I said, for many of you, it really does seem to me like a financial turnaround, but if it's not a financial turnaround, it could be a turnaround in a relationship, a turnaround in a friendship, something like that, all right? All right, Gemini, let's keep it popping, pushing, and moving forward. So we started out with our air signs today. Let's go ahead and do air, water, fire, earth. Go into the water. Let's see what we got going on here for the Scorpio gang. What's cracking, baby? Messages for Scorpio. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus in the next 24 hours. What do we got coming in here for Team Scorpio, please? Messages for Team Scorpio. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus in the next 24 hours. All right, Scorpio. Let's get this last shuffle, and let's see what's up with you. Scorpio, overall energy for you guys is going to be the Three of Swords. So you might be dealing with an air sign, Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius. Looking at your current energy, we got the Strength. Taking a look at what you're dealing with, we got the Two of Wands. And then looking at the outcome, Scorpio, we have here the Magician. So, I almost dropped the Magician on the floor. So, you could be dealing with a Virgo. You also could be connecting with a Leo, since we have here the Strength and the Magician. Scorpio, coming into your next 24 hours, Three of Swords here to the Strength card. It's almost like you don't feel like you have the strength right now to pull through a situation. There's something here that's weighing heavy on your heart, heavy on your mind. There's something here that's bothering you, and I think that it's time for you to embrace it, you know? I always tell people there's more strength in being vulnerable rather than, you know, pretending that something doesn't bother you. You know, sometimes people look at strength in the manner that I'm much more of like a stronger person if I just don't let my pain get to me, if I pretend that it's not there, or if I bottle it up. No, like you're a much more strong person if you allow yourself to be vulnerable and feel what you're actually feeling. Just be raw with yourself, okay, Scorpio? Taking a look at what you're dealing with, you got here the Two of Wands. It's this energy of, well, what do I do right now? Do I continue to put on a face and pretend that whatever's bothering me isn't, or do I just let it all in, even though that's a pretty scary thing to do? Looking at the outcome that's present, we got here the Magician. At the end of the day, it's kind of one of those things where it's like, it may look like you have a choice, but inevitably you don't, because here are the two options that you have. Either way, your pain's going to continue to manifest. So you can either give yourself an opportunity to heal by letting yourself feel whatever it is that you're feeling currently, or you can continue to suppress your feelings. And if you continue to suppress your feelings, it's going to keep manifesting, right? The Magician, it's going to keep coming up over and over again in a cycle until you do inevitably take a look at what's bothering you and go through your healing process. So as far as what I'm seeing here for you, Scorpios, it definitely feels to me like there's something that's been bothering you for a while, and you don't feel like you can hide it anymore. You don't feel like you can tough it out anymore. I would say my best advice, guys, is just let yourself reconnect with your vulnerability. Really feel out whatever it is that's bothering you, because essentially, if you've been watching me, you guys know this saying, feeling is healing. If you let yourself feel what you're going through, your body knows how to process it, and your body knows how to release it. So that's what I got for you guys, okay? Feeling is healing. Give yourself some time right now to be open to what you're experiencing. Okay, Scorpio? All right, guys, let's keep it popping, pushing, and moving forward. So we did our water, we did our air, going on to the fire. Let's have a look here at the Aries gang. What do we got going on, baby? Messages for Aries. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. In the next 24 hours, what messages do we got coming up here for Team Aries, please? Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus in the next 24 hours. All right, Team Aries, let's go ahead and get ourselves one more shuffle. You did have the Chariot come out. I'm going to put it back, but some of you Aries could be connecting with a Cancer. But let's get one more shuffle, and we'll see what we got going on for you beautiful Rams. What's going on for the Aries gang? Aries, overall energy for you is going to be the Three of Cups. So you could be connecting with a water sign, Cancer, Pisces, or Scorpio. Taking a look at your current energy, you've got a Three of Swords. Taking a look at what you're dealing with, you got a Queen of Pentacles. And then looking at your outcome, we have here the Six of Wands. Aries, as far as what I'm seeing for you, Three of Cups here to the Three of Swords. The Three of Swords is not talking about pain in this situation. It's talking about isolation. I feel like the Three of Swords is about separating yourself from something right now. So it kind of looks to me like you're separating yourself right now from other things that really aren't adding to your happiness, and you're in this position of time in your life where you're keeping your happiness good. You see what I'm saying? Like, you're really investing yourself into what makes you happy, Scorpio. Or not Scorpio, sorry, Aries. You're really investing yourself into what it is that makes you happy. It's about being around your inner circle, the people that you fuck with, the people that you trust, the people that you love, while really isolating from everything else. So I really feel here for you guys, this isn't about heartbreak or anything like that. It's about genuinely making sure that you're keeping your tight circle and the good things that you have in life close to you, because right now those are the things you don't want to slip away. Taking a look at what you're dealing with here, we got here the Queen of Pentacles. So as far as what I'm seeing for you, Aries, you're in a very big position of self-care. That's what you're dealing with right now. It's about making sure your life is going in a good flow rather than having anything fuck up your life or really make you in a bad mood or, you know, bring any sort of bad energy in your life. Looking at the outcome that's present, Six of Wands, you feel pretty successful here in the next 24 hours. It looks like a pretty good day. I think what's happening here is that you're saying to yourself, I'm moving forward with happiness in my life. I'm moving forward with positivity. I'm moving forward with good people. For some of you guys, there may be a chapter in your life closing tomorrow. If that's the case, you're moving into a new chapter with good people. Maybe you just got in a new relationship. Maybe you just got a new bunch of friends. Maybe you just got a new job. This could be about something new that happened to you. But overall, guys, I'm getting the sense of I'm in a place right now where I'm keeping the good things close to me. I don't want to push them away whatsoever, and I'm going to continue to isolate myself from the bad things, because guess what? I deserve the best, and with that self-recognition, you're making sure that you continue to align with the things that are best for you. I like that, Aries. Let's keep it popping, pushing, and moving forward. So we did our air, our water, our fire, going on to the earth sign. Let's have a look here at the Capricorn. What's going on, baby? Messages for Team Cappy. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. In the next 24 hours, what messages do we got coming in here for Capricorn? Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus in the next 24 hours. All right, Team Capricorn, let's get one more shuffle, and we'll see what we got going on, baby. Hopefully, all is well. What do we got for the Capricorn? Cappy, Overall energy for you is showing up as the Knight of Wands in the reverse. So you could be dealing with a fire sign for a few of you. Taking a look at your current energy, we got the Eight of Pentacles reversed. Taking a look at what you're dealing with, we got the Lovers in reverse. And then the outcome that's present is going to be the Page of Pentacles in the reverse. So we got all reversals across the board, not always necessarily a bad thing. Capricorn, you could be dealing with a Gemini because we have here the Lovers. Now, Knight of Wands reversed to the Eight of Pentacles reversed. There's something here you don't want to pursue anymore. I definitely feel like you don't think it's worth your time. So there's something here, Capricorn, you're no longer in pursuit of. You don't feel like it's worth your time. You actually may feel like it's a waste of your time. Maybe you feel like you're wasting time on love right now. Maybe you feel like you're wasting time on a relationship or some sort of romantic connection, because the Lovers reverse could be identifying as a romantic connection. So this could be about feeling like you've wasted your time on somebody. Maybe they're just not worth it. And I think you're at that point where it's like, I'm not going to continue to keep this going. I'm not going to continue to reach out any longer. It just feels to me like this is going nowhere. So some of you Capricorns might be finding yourselves at a dead end in a relationship, but this also doesn't just have to be purely a romantic relationship. We could be touching base on a friendship. You might be finding yourself at a dead end with a friend, a dead end with a family member, right? So any sort of relationships that are currently in your life, you could be finding yourself at a dead end with one of them. Maybe you just don't feel like it's worth your time to invest in it anymore. And that could be for a multitude of reasons, you know? And whatever those reasons may be, you know, I'm not going to be able to know every single one of them. I'm definitely not God over here, but I could definitely say it might have some sort of resonance to them not being around, them not emotionally supporting you, or really being there for you in the ways that you need them to. So Capricorns, coming into your next 24 hours, I just think that you feel like something's a waste of time and you don't want to continue to pursue it. Whatever type of relationship we're talking about here, and if it's not a relationship, it can even be a job possibly that some of you guys may feel like is no longer worth your time. So something here is not worth your time anymore. You're not in the pursuit of it either. I definitely see you guys just no longer giving your investment. All right, Capricorn? And listen, if that's how you feel, that's how you feel, right? You definitely got to do whatever you think is going to make you the most comfortable, okay? All right, Capricorn, let's keep it popping, pushing, and moving forward. So we did our first batch of signs. Going on to the second batch, let's have a look here at the Aquarius gang. What's going on, baby? Messages for Team Aqua here. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. By the way, guys, I saw Earth Angel says it's buffering. Is the Wi-Fi good? I just want to know real quick because I did get internet set up here recently. So if there is any sort of issues, I'll try to fix them before we continue. All right, so just let me know for everybody in the chat real fast if everything's going good, and then I will continue on with everything else, okay? So you let me know real quick. No, it's all good. It's all good. Okay, perfect. So let's get back into it. Aquarius, let's see what's going on with you beautiful peeps. Messages for Team Aqua. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus in the next 24 hours. All right, Aquarius. Let's see what we got, baby. Hopefully all is well. Aqua, overall energy for you is going to be the Eight of Wands in the reverse. You could be dealing with a fire sign, an Aries, Sag, or Leo. Taking a look at your current energy, we got here the Three of Swords in reverse. Taking a look at what you're dealing with, we got the Empress, and then your outcome that's present, we have here the Ten of Wands. So, as far as what I'm seeing for Aquarians here, Eight of Wands reversed to the Three of Swords in the reverse. It's kind of this energy right now of just not wanting to talk about something. I think that you're completely moved on. Like, you've moved past something. It's like, I just don't want to bring it up anymore. I don't want to talk about it anymore. Like, it's over, you know? Something in your life is over and done with. You've grown from the situation. You've let go from the situation. But at the same time, I kind of feel like someone here keeps trying to bring something back up. Maybe it's your mom, because you do have here the Empress, or it could be a pretty prominent feminine energy in your life. But overall, Aquarius, it's kind of like you're trying to move on from some situation, but somebody else is trying to keep you involved in it. All right, so that's kind of the vibes that I'm feeling for you. So coming into your next 24 hours, you want something to just be over and done with, but somebody else keeps trying to bring you back into that mess. Looking at the outcome that's present, though, Ten of Pentacles, you don't want to get involved, Aquarius. You're like, I'm over it. I'm good. Life is good. Life is great. I'm in a period of time in my life right now where I'm going to focus on all the good shit I got going on and not the stuff that I intended to move on from in the first place. So taking a look at what you're dealing with, Aqua, the Empress, you're in a position right now where you've outgrown a situation. It doesn't bother you anymore. It doesn't affect you anymore. And most importantly, you want people to stop bringing that situation up, especially when it has no more relevance left in your life. All right? All right, Aquarian, I gotcha. Listen, keep doing you. And if people don't want to respect the boundary that you don't want to keep talking about something or that you want something to be let go of, you know, at the end of the day, let them know, if you keep bothering me with this type of stuff, like, if I'm at a distance from you, you're gonna know why, you know? All right, Aquarius. So we did our air, going on to our water. Let's have a look here at the Pisces gang. What do we got going on, baby? Messages for Team Pisces. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. In the next 24 hours, what do we got coming up here for Pisces? Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus in the next 24 hours. All right, Team Pisces, let's get one more shuffle, and we'll see what's up, baby. Hopefully the fish are well. What do we got going on for the fish? Pisces, overall energy for you is going to be the 9 of Cups. You could be connecting with a water sign, a Cancer, Pisces, or Scorpio. Taking a look at your current energy, we got the 8 of Cups. Taking a look at what you're dealing with, we got the Hangman. And then looking at your outcome, Pisces, we have here the Magician. So you might be dealing with a fellow Pisces. You also could be connecting with a Virgo. All right? So 9 of Cups to the 8 of Cups. Well, if there's a 9 of Cups to the Ace of Cups, 9 minus the 8 creates the Ace of Cups. So this is all about your fulfillment. You had to walk away from something for you to be happy. You had to walk away from something in order for you to be living good, living well, being in a good space, mentally, physically, spiritually. There's something here you had to walk away from in order for your sanity. Taking a look at what you're dealing with the Hangman. I feel like you walked away from something that kept you stuck, Pisces. Maybe it was a relationship that you felt wasn't growing. Maybe it was a job. Some of you possibly might be quitting that you don't feel is helping you grow. Or it could even be some sort of friendship. You might be growing apart from somebody, and for your sanity, you needed to step up and walk away from it in order for you to be happy and for you to be fulfilled. So I feel like something here in the mix was kind of draining you for a while, Piscean, and you recognize that it was draining you. And all this time, you kind of realize too, is it worth sticking around something that's draining me, or is it better that I walk away from that and continue to focus on myself and my fulfillment and whatever is best for me? So this reading is kind of like, I gotta do what's best for me, you know? Taking a look at the outcome that's present, we got here the Magician. The Magician right now is all about your vision for the future, your vision of your happiness, and you executing it. So Pisces, you're in a place in your life right now where you just don't have room for whatever's dragging you down. Something here was dragging you down, but you're no longer allowing it to. I think that walking away was the best choice you could have made, especially in a situation that was stagnant. It feels to me like you were growing while something else wasn't, and you couldn't allow something to continue to weigh you down when you wanted to keep going up, all right? So I see you guys letting go of something here in order for your happiness, for your sanity, and for you to be in a better place overall. This is about putting yourself first and putting yourself into consideration rather than throwing yourself on the back burner, all right, Pisces? So you're doing what's best for you, and absolutely you should. I tell people that on a daily basis. If you're not doing what's best for you, then other people are just taking advantage of you, all right? All right, Pisces, let's keep it popping, pushing, and moving forward. So we did our air and our water, go into the fire, baby. Let's have a look here at the Sagittarius. What's going on? Messages for Team Saggy. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus in the next 24 hours. What do we got coming up here for Sagittarius? Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus in the next 24 hours. All right, Team Sagittarian, let's get one more shuffle, y'all, and we'll see what's up. Hopefully all is well. Saggy, overall energy for you, we got here a 7 of Cups. You could be connecting with a water sign, Cancer, Pisces, or Scorpio. Looking at your current energy, we got here the King of Swords. Looking at what you're dealing with, we got here the 7 of Wands in reverse. And then looking at the outcome that's present for you, Sag, we got here the Empress. You could be dealing with a Libra for a few. 7 of Cups to the King of Swords upright. A lot of options, but not really interested. You're determined to find what's right for you, but nothing right now seems right, okay? Is what I'm seeing for you, Sagittarius. Oh, Lord, some of y'all might be in the process of, like, wedding planning. Oh, that's tough. Yeah, that's tough. If you're a Sagittarian right now and you're in the process of wedding planning and you feel like nothing is working for you, like nothing's going your way, dude, you're probably stressed to the max. Listen, just try to do some breathing exercises, because, you know, I have somebody around me right now who's currently going through wedding planning, and I know I could see how, like, stressful it is for people. So Sagittarius, if you feel like nothing's going your way, if you're planning a wedding, and if it's really starting to stress you out, try to just look at what would be best for you and your partner. Try not to have too many options options, by the way, just throwing that out there. For anybody that finds it hard to choose or it's too difficult to find what works for you, try to have less options. Less is more sometimes, because you can get yourself incredibly overwhelmed. For example, when my girlfriend and I were looking at paint colors for the accent walls that we wanted in our apartment, I remember telling my girlfriend, you know, let's just try to choose like maybe 3 to 4 colors of what we're thinking about, because if we choose all the damn colors, it's gonna be so hard to pick the right one. So when it came towards the blue, I was like, I know I want a shade of blue here. So we limited the amount of colors, and it was so much easier to pick the right color that I liked out of all of those. So more options sometimes can be a lot, all right? So anyways, I know this whole reading is not about Sagittarians getting married, but if you happen to be one, that was my advice for you. Either way though, 7 of Cups here to the King of Swords. There's a lot of options right now, but nothing seems to fit for you. Taking a look at what you're dealing with, 7 of Wands in reverse, I just think that right now, you're not in a place where you feel very open to what kind of options you have. Looking at the outcome that's present, we have the Empress. Ooh, Sagittarius, you see yourself right now as the prize. And if we're talking about dating, it's like all the men out there, all the women out there, like they just don't add up to what it is I want. It feels like you have met people, maybe you've gone on Tinder dates, maybe you've met people at the bar, whatever. It's like every person you come in contact with, it's like no matter how many options are available to me, none of them feel right for me. Because I know who I am, I know what it is I'm worthy of, I know who I deserve, but I don't feel like Mr. or Mrs. Right is out there. So some of you guys might be finding yourself falling into dating problems because you just don't feel like nobody matches up to Mr. or Mrs. Right. Now, if that is you, I can give you my opinion if you'd like to hear it, which is, I learned a long time ago, maybe there is no Mr. or Mrs. Right. Because at the end of the day, when you give people expectations to live up to, you're essentially trying to have somebody live up to an image you've created of them in your head, rather than letting them be their authentic self. I think it's really important sometimes in love and in romance to just let people show up as they are, and if you so resonate with them and if you love them in the end, great. But if you don't, then you don't. You know, if you try to get somebody to fill the expectations of what it is you want them to be, you're never going to find Mr. or Mrs. Right. That's why it's always so important to kind of let people show up how they show up and how they are and as they are, because if you really end up fucking with them in the end, then you fuck with who they really are, you know? So just throwing that out there, guys. If you're having that type of energy too, Sag, I would try to keep yourself open to the options. I'm not telling you allow anybody in your life who you know is clearly not worthy of you. You guys have standards. I get it. You deserve to have standards, Sagittarius. You're hot shit. But don't knock it till you try it. Don't judge a book by its cover is kind of the message I want to give you. Keep your options open. You might actually really resonate with someone or something a lot more than you thought if you really give it a chance, okay? All right, Sag, let's keep it popping, pushing, and moving forward. So, we did our fire. Going on to the earth sign now. Let's have a look here at the Virgo gang. What do we got going on, baby? Messages for Team Virgo. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. In the next 24 hours, what messages do we got coming up here for Team Virgo, please? Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus in the next 24 hours. By the way, for the 159 peeps in the chat, if you guys could drop a like, I'd appreciate it. Thank you all so much for tuning in, guys. Really, really appreciate it. All right, Team Virgo, let's go ahead and get ourselves one more shuffle over here, and we'll see what we got for the Virgo gang. Virgo, overall energy for you is going to be the Hierophant in reverse. Okay, you might be dealing with a Taurus for a few of you. Taking a look at your current energy, we got here the Three of Swords in the reverse. Taking a look at what you're dealing with, you got the Devil. And then looking at your outcome, Virgo, we got the Hermit in reverse, which is actually you. So you could be connecting with a fellow Virgo, a Taurus, or a Capricorn. So Hierophant in reverse to Three of Swords reversed. I've been seeing Three of Swords come out in almost everybody's reading today, man. Holy crap. Well, anyways, Hierophant to Three of Swords in reverse. You're not very committed to something right now. I think that essentially it's like you're trying to detach from the Devil. The Devil could be talking about an addiction, and when we talk about addiction, sometimes addiction can be love, right? Some people can feel addicted to love. They can feel addicted to anything. People can be addicted to tarot, right? At the end of the day, this Devil energy, whether you want to say it's an addiction or it is this bind that you feel like you can't be separate from, you feel like no matter how much I try to detach from somebody or something, it's like we're inseparable. And I wish that things could be different, because looking at the outcome that's present, the Hermit reversed, you'd rather be out of this situation. You'd rather be not attached to this devil energy, but instead you'd rather be free. So Virgos, you might be finding yourself stuck on somebody, stuck on a situation, stuck on something that happened in your life. And it's like, no matter how much I try to detach from it, I just feel like I can't, you know? So let's talk a little bit about this. You know, for example, let's say you currently feel like you're stuck on a person. You know, what I learned a long time ago is that if I'm feeling like I'm stuck on somebody and they don't feel the same way about me, all that I'm going to do is keep myself stuck while they continue to live their life and move forward. The most powerful way to let go of some sort of attachment that you have, whether negative or positive, is to come to a place of acceptance. For example, Virgo, if you feel like you want to let go of a connection that you know is so toxic, but at the end of the day, you have such strong feelings for them, what you can accept is that you have strong feelings for them, but you can also accept that the connection itself is toxic and unhealthy for you. And what would be the best thing for you to do? I'm not saying that you can't have feelings for somebody. However you feel is however you feel. But if you know that it would be better for you on a mental, spiritual, and physical level to not be involved with that person romantically, then you shouldn't be involved with them romantically. It's kind of about having to make a head over heart decision. Even though your feelings, your instincts may be going towards this devil, if you know that it's unhealthy for you, don't do it. It might feel great to warm your hands up by the stove, but you put your hand in the fire, you're gonna get burned. So it's kind of that same kind of mentality here, Virgo. Whether we're talking about a relationship, a toxic relationship, a toxic friendship, whether we're talking about a toxic work environment, if you know something in your life is unhealthy for you, you're allowed to care about it, you're allowed to have a connection to it, but if you know that you would be better off not having that connection to it, you should do what's best for you. You're allowed to feel however you feel, but sometimes you got to make head over heart decisions, okay? All right, Virgo, let's keep it popping, pushing, and moving forward. So we did our second batch of signs, going on to the last and final batch. Let's have a look here at the Libra gang. What do we got going on, baby? Messages for Libra. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus in the next 24 hours. What do we got coming up for Libra here? Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus in the next 24 hours. What do we got going on? All right, Team Libra, let's get this last shuffle, and we'll see what's up. You guys actually came through pretty quick today, so what do Libra want to say? Libra, we got here your overall energy, the 8 of Cups. You might be connecting with a water sign, okay? Your current energy, the 6 of Pentacles, what you're dealing with, we got here the 6 of Wands in reverse, and then the outcome that's present, we have the 3 of Swords reversed. Yo, we cannot escape the 3 of Swords today. It's coming out for almost every single sign. All right, so Libra, 8 of Cups here to the 6 of Pentacles. Definitely walking towards something or walking away from something. It could be either or, but the 6 of Pentacles is about being on the same page as someone. So taking a look at what you're dealing with the 6 of Wands reversed. I think that you and somebody else are on the same page of not going forward. You and somebody else are on the same page of not continuing something. You see what I'm saying, Libra? It's like, if it's a relationship, okay, we're both on the same page, maybe we should end this, okay? If it's a business relationship, maybe we're both on the same page, we shouldn't continue this, okay? Or it could be something as simple as, hey, you want McDonald's? I want McDonald's too. All right, we're on the same page, let's do it, okay? Or you want Burger King? I want Taco Bell. All right, we're not on the same page. Let's just make food and not order out, okay? That's kind of the energies that I'm seeing here for you guys in the next 24 hours. It's like you've kind of come to that realization that you and somebody else are on the same page, and you're on the same page that you both should go in your own directions because you're not currently resonating together. You see what I'm saying? Looking at the outcome that's present, we got here 3 of Swords. 3 of Swords here in the reverse is just talking about separation. That's all it really is here, Libra. So I feel like you're separating from somebody in the next 24 hours or separating from a situation in your life because there is no more room for resonance. So both of you are coming to an understanding that we should go our separate ways, and therefore that's what you guys are doing. All right, Libra, let's keep it popping, pushing, and moving forward. Sorry for like the super general reading, Libra. I wish more details came out, but that was all I got. And also, I gotta thank Kels real quick, but let me say thank you over here. Thank you so much, Maria G. Really appreciate that. Thank you for the $4.99, my love. Really, really appreciate it. And Kels, I did miss your donation, but I know you donated. Thank you so much for the $3.33, Kels. Finally caught alive. Congrats on your new apartment. Thank you, my love. I really appreciate that. Thank you for your donation, and thank you for the congratulations, all right? Thank you guys so much, man. Super duper appreciated, okay? All right, guys, so all the air signs are done. Going on to the water signs now. Let's have a look here at Cancer. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus in the next 24 hours. What do we got going on here for Team Cancer, please? Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus in the next 24 hours. All right, my Cancers. Let's see what we got, baby. Hopefully all is well. Cancer, overall energy for you is going to be the 9 of Cups. You could be connecting with a water sign, Cancer, Pisces, or Scorpio. Looking at your current energy, we got the Queen of Swords. Looking at what you're dealing with, we got the Ace of Swords. And then looking at your outcome, Cancer, we got here the 9 of Pentacles in the reverse. By the way, Fawn, thank you for the $2 donation, my love. I greatly appreciate it. So, Cancer, let's have a look at this, okay? 9 of Cups here to the Queen of Swords. Coming into your next 24 hours, it feels to me like you're kind of putting out there what you want. And I like that for you, Cancer. It doesn't feel like you were hesitant. It doesn't feel like you're holding back. It's like, this is what I fucking want, and I'm making sure that I have it. So, Cancer, you're really setting, not even necessarily about setting boundaries, but you're more so like putting your feelings out there with no energy of holding yourself back. You're putting yourself first. Thank you. That's what I needed. All right. So you're putting yourself first, Cancer, about what you want, what your wants and needs are. Taking a look at what you're dealing with the Ace of Swords. So in the next 24 hours, you'll be communicating what your true wants and needs are to somebody and looking at the outcome that's present. 9 of Pentacles reversed. You're going to be doing it in a confident manner. And if the person you're dealing with does not want to reciprocate those wants and needs, Cancer, I think you're in a place where you're saying, then it is what it is. I'll be on my own. So I feel like this is about you guys clearly stating what you want, what you're looking for, what your interests are, what your values are. You're not being afraid to say what you need. And if somebody doesn't resonate with that, it's like, I'm sorry, then I'm just going to be on my own. I'm going to be by myself so I can give myself what it is that I need. Not to say that you're not giving yourself what it is you need, Cancer, but if we're talking about a friendship here, a relationship here, family matters here, there's more that you need from somebody else. And if you're not getting that, I don't really see you sticking around. So you're not being afraid here to speak your truth. And it's incredibly important to speak your truth all the time in any relationships that we have. Because if you don't speak your truth, you're always going to be feeling like you're on the back burner, feeling like you're a doormat, you know? So Cancers, you're definitely, most definitely not a doormat here. I see you speaking your truth as loud and as clear as you can. All right, guys. I like that, though. You need to open up, and I like that you're doing it, okay? All right, Cancer. Let's keep it popping, pushing, and moving forward. And oh, my God. Cancer, I don't know why, right as I finished your reading, I just got, like, a taste of, like, some Parmesan cheese and some pasta. And I think I know what I'm making for dinner tonight, yo. I think I'm going to make some pasta and get some Parmesan cheese on top. Oh, my God, and make some good gravy with it. Oh, I love it. I love it. That's such a vibe for today. I'm doing that. All right, baby. So we finished up all the water signs. We finished up all the air signs going to the fire. Let's have a look here at the Leo gang. What's cracking, baby? Messages for Team Leo. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus in the next 24 hours. What do we got going on here for the Leo peeps? Messages for Team Leo. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus in the next 24 hours. All right, Team Leo, let's get this last shuffle, and we will see what's up. Hopefully all is well. Leo, overall energy for you is going to be the 5 of Wands in the reverse. So you can be connecting with possibly a fire sign, Aries, Sag, or Leo. Taking a look at your current energy, we got here the 4 of Wands, the 4 of Pentacles. Taking a look at what you're dealing with, you got the Queen of Swords, and then looking at your outcome, Leo, we have here the 2 of Cups. Okay. Leos, a lot going on here. A lot of energy, hitting pretty fast. 5 of Wands to the 4 of Pentacles. Coming into your next 24 hours, it definitely feels to me like there is a little bit of a hectic day ahead. I think that you feel like you kind of want to be in your shell, in the next 24 hours. It might be a day where it's like, I want to stay home. I don't really want to go out, okay? I don't really want to be around people. It's just like everybody's got something going on. Everybody's energy is too much for me. So for Leos that are especially very sensitive to the energies of others, your day tomorrow might be like, okay, I'm feeling too much. I just want to be at home with my sage stick in a corner of my room type of vibe, okay? But you're going to be all right. It's just one of those days where it feels like everybody's got so much going on. So it could be the energy overall of being overwhelmed, okay? You might be overwhelmed in your workplace. You might be overwhelmed with your friends. You might be overwhelmed with your relationship. Whatever you're overwhelmed with, there's some sort of energy of being overwhelmed. I mean, looking at the outcome that's present, though, 2 of Cups, you're going to be okay. You're going to be able to get through it. The 2 of Cups is being able able to connect with yourself and ground yourself in this situation. So yeah, Queen of Swords is what you're dealing with. Leos, what it's looking like to me in your next 24 hours is that if it seems like a very overwhelming day, you're keeping to yourself. You're not getting yourself wrapped up in the energies of other people, because if you did, then you would be just as overwhelmed as them, all right? You're going to be in a position of time, Leo, where you're basically isolating from people tomorrow. You're going to do your best to do you. You're going to do your best to get home and just relax and avoid the fucking world. And honestly, that sounds like a lovely day sometimes. So Leos, enjoy your day of solitude. I see you guys basically just kind of isolating from everybody. Everybody's too much tomorrow. Their energy's out of whack. You don't want to be involved in it. So just do what you got to do and then keep yourself, you know, in a cool, calm, and collected place as soon as you get home. Relax, be a hermit, enjoy yourself, and everything's gonna be okay. All right, Leos, let's keep it popping, pushing, and moving forward. So we did our fire. Moving on to the earth signs now, and the last but not least sign. Let's see what we got going on here for Taurus. Okay, messages for Team Taurus here. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. In the next 24 hours, what do we got going on here for Team Taurus? Messages for the Bull Gang, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus in the next 24 hours. What do we got going on? By the way, for the 173 peeps in the chat, if you guys could drop a like, I'd appreciate it. Thank you all so much for tuning in. All right, my Bull Gangs, let's go ahead and get ourselves one more shuffle, and we'll see what we got. Hopefully all is well. What do we got going on here for Taurus? Taurus, overall energy for you is showing up as the Empress. You could be connecting with a Libra for a few of you. Taking a look at your current energy, we got here the Hierophant in reverse. Taking a look at what you're dealing with, we got the Queen of Swords. And then looking at your outcome, Taurus, we have here the Two of Cups. So Taurus, Empress card to the Hierophant in reverse. You could be dealing with a Libra or possibly a Taurus. Empress to the Hierophant reverse is kind of telling me that you are not going to be devoted to something anymore because you kind of see beyond it. It's almost like you woke up and realized that you were being taken advantage of in a situation, or that a situation wasn't necessarily the most positive thing for you. Because the Empress card here is making me feel like you have outgrown something, you've taken a step back from it, and you now see the truth, you now see the light. It's almost giving me like High Priestess vibes right now, is what I'm picking up from this Empress. So Taurus, as you continue to grow, you've continued to realize, what am I going to pledge my loyalty to? What am I going to give my energy? What am I going to make a priority in my life? And I think you started to realize certain things you did prioritize in your past are certainly not the priority for you any longer. So you're really kind of reconstructing your priorities and recognizing that some things you put at like the top of the list shouldn't even be at the top. Taking a look at what you're dealing with the Queen of Swords. It's kind of slicing and dicing priorities here. It's about you recognizing what really should be at the top of your list. And honestly, most importantly, that person that should be at the top of your list is you, and especially if it's you and your children, you know? So looking at the outcome that's present, we do got here that Two of Cups. I think a lot of you guys are putting yourselves at the top of the priority list, but if that's not even the case either, maybe this is about prioritizing a relationship. Maybe some of you Taurians are recognizing, I've been prioritizing other things and I should have been prioritizing my relationship, so maybe that's a shift or a change that some of you guys are doing here as well. But the Empress to the Hierophant in reverse, it's about just becoming more aware that what you've been loyal to, what you have been giving your energy to for some time, is not necessarily what you are going to be doing now. It's like you got your priorities straight, whereas in the past, it probably wasn't serving for you. So Taurus, I see a priority change here, okay? I definitely see that you've grown a little bit more, you took a step back, and you've become a lot more aware of what it is you actually need in your life and what you feel needs to be prioritized. All right, Taurus, let's go ahead and keep it popping, pushing, and moving motherfucking forward. Guys, I want to thank you all so much, man, for coming out to the daily reading. I really, really appreciate it. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If it resonates, let me know down in those comments down below. Shout out to the peeps that come out Monday through Friday. Thank you for your love, guys. Thank you for your support. You are all super duper appreciated. For everybody who sent in a donation, thank you all so much for those donations. They really, really help. Thank you guys so much. For everybody who's in here right now, if you could drop a like, I'd appreciate that. If you're new here, definitely consider subscribing and joining the Soul family. So if you're new, come on down and subscribe, baby. I'm more than happy to welcome you to the Soul family, okay? All right, guys, thank you for being here, man. Taking a look at what we got coming up, I did start doing the mid-months for February. It's really early to start posting mid-months, but I got a head start on them. So maybe next week, maybe the week after that. I'm not too sure yet what I want to do. I kind of have to get myself back on schedule, guys. So as far as other content besides the daily, I have a video that will be coming out probably tomorrow. I'm not going to tell you guys what it is just yet, but I have a separate video coming out tomorrow. So maybe that I'll probably post that tomorrow, and then Friday will just be, well, tomorrow is Friday, so then that'll just be the weekend read as well. And then on Monday, maybe I can see what I could do. I'm not too sure yet, guys, with the content for next week. Probably for this week, I'm going to have another video coming out tomorrow, and then just the weekend read, and that'll be it. But next week, I'm going to try to see what other content I can get out to all of you, okay? So as far as right now, I don't really have much updates of what you guys can expect on the channel coming soon, but I will definitely try to make some time to, you know, kind of plan out some videos for y'all, okay? All right, everybody. But nonetheless, thank you for being here. Appreciate it so much. Have a lovely, awesome, and amazing rest of your day, guys. And I will catch you all in the next video. Much love to the Soul family, and have yourselves a good one. Peace. Later, peeps. Much love, man.